Hello, hello. Am I actually broadcasting? Because PlayStation was giving me a bunch of errors just now. Am I live? Let's find out. I am live, and it's actually loaded everything correctly. Wonderful. Love when that happens. On stream, thank you. Howdy, Posthumus. Howdy, Tara. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, June. Welcome, Star Pressure. Howdy. Howdy. What happened to exits 1 through 7? So I will explain what the deal is with this game in just a second, because it is very interesting. You may also notice I'm on a pause menu, not a title screen. That is because it immediately on startup, it throws you into gameplay. Immediately. Like a second after selecting it from the PlayStation menu. Which is unsettling. Alright. Well. This is the Exit 8. This is an indie horror game that I was first made aware of like a year ago, I think. Maybe not even then. I don't remember how long this game has been out for, but I feel like I've been hearing about it for a while. It is a personal favorite of one Mr. Jacob Geller, if for those of you to whom that means anything. And I tend to trust his opinion on horror games. So what the deal is here is we are stuck in an underground subway terminal, see, in a subway station. And I have to pay attention to things to find my way out. As to the specificity of those things, those will become clearer once I hit the button. Howdy, Queequeg. Howdy, Lieutenant. Howdy, Evie. What essay? It's mentioned in, I think, that 3 specific types of terror video. And then there's a companion video on Nebula. It's talking just all about it in detail. But yeah, I'm excited. We have a lot of people here tonight. That's way more than I expected for such a late stream. I had plans tonight to stream Fear the Spotlight, but I did not have time to get that going, unfortunately. It's a little more elaborate, and this is more of a jump in, jump out kind of thing. So hopefully I'll be able to do that next time. I'm very excited for it. Okay, so without further ado, ambiance. So I have to pay attention to things that might be wrong. And if something is wrong, I need to look the other way and walk backwards. And if I do that enough times, I will eventually hit the exit. 8. Is somebody... Are those my footsteps? Okay, those are my footsteps. So, gotta be very detail-oriented here. If nothing is wrong, then I keep walking forward. And I will know if I did it right because... because a number will go up. Somewhere. I'm probably going to fuck it up several times before things really get going. That sign always say keep left? I'm not sure. I can run. That's a comfort. Seen a sequel, it's a hospital elevator. Oh yeah, there's several types of game by this creator. I think one is in a train. That one looks... Hmm. Wait, was there always multiple no smoking signs? I'm not sure. You know what? Let me... I think some felt odd about that. I'm trusting my gut. Now the things that are wrong... What happens if you keep walking when something is different? You reset the loop. You have to get 8 correct loops in a row. Also, hello, Posthumus. I missed your arrival. So the point is to stress you out with the knowledge that any mistake can reset you and subject you to further horrors. No spooky booga booga. That there may be things that happen. It's not always going to be subtle environmental cues, I don't think. Hmm. I think the camera was in a different place. I'm staking it. Let's see. I don't trust you. Man, I miss PT. Controversial opinion, I know. Do you know when you loop? It will... a number somewhere will change to reflect which loop I'm on. But I do not remember where the indicator for that is. I've only seen a little bit of gameplay of this. Are you going backwards for a reason? Because you go backwards in order to trigger a loop if something is wrong. I felt in my gut that something was wrong, but I don't know. You go backwards and forwards, depending on what's happening. So theoretically, we are in a new loop because the guy is now walking again. Hello, Deetwit. Welcome, welcome. Yes, this is a paranoia simulator, essentially. Okay. I'm gonna loop again and then try to be as observant as possible. Oh, there's the sign. Here's the sign that changes. So I might not have actually triggered anything yet because this wasn't here before. So I'm on loop 0 now. This will climb as I go through successive loops, and at exit 8, I win. Okay? So now I've familiarized myself a few times with the layout. If anything is wrong, fine. That looks fine. You look fine. Is the bit rate bad? There's not much I can do about that. This is a game about this exact texture and motion that Twitch hates. Okay, I missed something there. That was too subtle for me. Don't overlook any anomalies. If you find anomalies, turn back immediately. If you don't find anomalies, do not turn back. God, exit 8. Yep. Okay. So, camera, vent, camera. And eventually, when you're deep in enough to be looking at details, that's when they get you. That's when they spring big stuff on you, from what I'm told. I have not seen any of the big stuff, but yeah. No smoking sign. You don't look any different. Wait, did you have a suitcase before? Or did you always have a bag? Hang on. Staking my life on this. Nope. If something was wrong there, I didn't actually see it. So new, fresh. You're fine. You're fine for now. It's evoking a very specific nightmare. Isn't there supposed to be a camera on this corner? Am I crazy? Play along at home and see if you can spot the differences before Becky does. Yeah, I think there was supposed to be a camera here. I hope I didn't go too far and trigger the loop anyway. Because if I did, then it doesn't really matter. Oh, hello, new chatter. Welcome, welcome. Cameras aren't part of the anomalies. I have been told differently and shown. That's a backwards sign. That sign is backwards. Okay. But yeah, pretty much anything can be an anomaly from what I've seen, no matter how subtle. A. Check it. Loop 1. Now we're in business. All it took was an incredibly obvious backwards sign. Okay, that looks good. Maybe your eyes are upside down. It's possible. I haven't been to an eye exam in a long while. Do you still have your phone? You still have your phone, motherfucker? Is your phone a different color? I thought it was pink before. Is it black now? I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know. I don't know. That eye sign wigs me out. Kill him, take his phone. It would solve a problem, to be sure. A, nothing was wrong. Okay, I was right twice in a row. Now the stakes are high. The further I get along, the higher the stakes will be for my failure. Exit 8. That looks alright. Sign looks alright. Lettering. Keep hints to until I ask for them. New person, thank you. Generally, I am very anti-backseating on my streams, so if I ask for help, then feel free to help. Until then, let me flounder. Appreciate it. I didn't see anything particularly objectionable. Three! Awesome! Okay. They've hit me with multiple normal hallways in a row. I don't know how to feel about that. No smoking. Exit 8. That's not your face. Look at that fucking face. Couldn't catch me. I've looked at those signs too much. Okay. Number 4. Also, this game is like super random and full of things that you won't see in a single playthrough. So if I manage to luck out and get a win in like 30 minutes tonight, then we have ample room to replay. There's like a million scares in here and a million anomalies from how I've seen and heard it. Wait, open, exit 8. You look fine. You look fine. Okay, I think there's usually 2 vents on the wall. Stop fucking looking at me. Alright, I'm getting pretty far down here, so moment of truth. Is it going to be 5 or is it going to be 0? 5. I'm a genius. I'm the most observant woman who has ever Twitch streamed. Nothing jumps out at me. Nothing jumps out at me. No smoking looks normal. I think there's one where the guy just runs at you. Like, straight on. That's the only, like, major scare I have seen. So, anything is on the table. With you. You could do anything, for all I know. Oh, I haven't been looking at the back of the sign. I should start doing that. What? 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 Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. Yeah. Like I said, they're not always gonna be subtle. Whew. Whew. It's all about the water. Yeah, exactly. In some ways, the obvious startles are somewhat of a relief. Less room to second guess myself. How about you, buddy? Phone, bag, shoes. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Having good luck. Having a run of luck for my first playthrough. The fuck? I knew it. I knew it. Can't trust that fucking sign. Is this the last loop? I think it might be the last loop. Yeah, okay. That's as good a turnaround as any. All right. Last loop. Can I do this in one? Can I do this in one? Am I good at this? If so, I'll do it a few times. Nothing with you. Nothing with you. Huh? But the counter didn't reset. Oh, I think I have to go through 8 correct loops, like normal ones. Yes. I won my first playthrough. And I've seen maybe 2% of the things that I have seen or been told about, let alone the things that I have not seen. This is a very interesting idea for a game. Oh, back to it. Can I say how many anomalies there are? I'll ask later. There are 25 anomalies that have not been found. So I have seen all but 25 other anomalies. I guess that answers that. Well, fuck it. In this for the long haul, I'm interested. And it starts me off right at the counter. That's nice. Alright, let's see if this playthrough goes just as well as the other one. Just run forward always. That's a recipe for disaster, Posthumus. Recipe for disaster, I'm telling you. You still have your phone? You still have your phone. Okay. Yeah, I figured this would be a nice, quick boot in, sit down, have some fun game for a very late start. Next one I stream will be more narrative and more overt. It'll be another PS1 style survival horror game. That being Fear the Spotlight, which I think is like 6 hours long. So good for 2 or 3 streams. Reminds me, are you going to stream the Lake House DLC? I am not, because half the people in my audience have not played the Alan Wakes. The other half are going to play the DLC for themselves. So, funny story, actually. Why? Actually, I don't think the game will progress if I just stand still. I'm gonna take that chance. So I intended to have beaten the DLC already before I started the stream today. And I got it set up, and I loaded in, saw the intro cutscene, which was very interesting. And then my laptop completed a software update, and I was like, okay, let me check that everything's kosher, as I do. And then my brightness settings were fucked up. Like, the brightness bar and buttons did not work. Even though they displayed a readout, it would not make the screen any less bright. So I was like, okay, that seems like a problem, but I can probably solve that in like 5 minutes. Took me about an hour to root out a solution. I reset it, put it in safe mode, did all sorts of shit. Tinkered with the system settings. Would you like to know what the solution was? The solution was to close the laptop with it still on and then open it again. Literally, physically just shut the screen. And then it worked. And I found one other person on the internet saying, oh yeah, that's the solution. And I think that's the straw that breaks my back for never buying another Apple device in my life. So yeah, that's why I didn't play the Lake House tonight. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Guys, I think something might be wrong here. I don't think they want me to smoke. Just a hunch. Looks okay to me, you're fine. But God, gaslighters, all of you. I should probably stream more Dredge at some point. I said I wasn't going to, but I also haven't been able to motivate myself to replay that bit that I lost progress in. And streaming it was fun, even though you were all driving me insane. So yeah, I'll probably stream more Dredge after Spooky Month. Was this always the last poster? Probably. In one loop, the dude rushes you brandishing a syringe. You're not far off, Lieutenant, from the things that I know. I was right. I was right again. I'm lucking out with the anomalies that I notice because some of them can be ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like things you would never think to look for. And I'm somewhat playing with an advantage because I know that, and I'm being very granular in what I look at. But yeah, we're gonna whittle some down to where I don't know. Okay. He looks normal. You look normal? Normal. Oh, motherfucker, what did I just say? I missed something. Something evaded my grasp. Alright. Now it really begins. I was listening to a bunch of Icon for Hire right before I started, so I have Mean Girl punk rock stuck in my head. If that's why you notice me making strange noises with my mouth. Icon for Hire is so cool. I wish girls were real. Hey, I did it. You're normal. Are you normal? One of these days, you're not gonna be normal, man. One of these fucking days. I don't trust you. And I think the game does let you delete your play data. I think that's how they keep anomalies from repeating across your successive playthroughs. So we're going to be flush with new content, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's coming at me. He's coming at me. I thought he was just walking fast, but no, he was aiming at me. Oh. I know what you're capable of, motherfucker. How is everybody doing tonight as you watch me suffer in this endless hallway? He's still chasing you? There's a game, I believe it comes out tomorrow, called, let me just pull it up here. Crowded Followed. It comes out on the 24th. And it is just It Follows, but as a game. There's a thing following you through a bunch of crowded areas, and you have to outrun it. And it looks real good, and I don't know what systems it's available for. If it's available for PlayStation, you better damn believe I'm going to stream it eventually, because that's one of my big fears. You're eating recalled waffles, Star Pressure? Are you going to die? Do you have tapeworms now? They were on sale? That's not a good justification. You still have your phone. Still got that ass. Oh my. I should have a fucking heart rate sensor hooked up to me. If you could fucking, if you could feel how high that jacked up my heart rate. Oh. Give me a second. Oh. Fucking veins in my arm are now like almost varicose. Uh so one of the easiest ways to fuck with me on a deep and primal level is to get me used to a lit environment and then turn the lights off without warning. Katie Horror Show, the lovely and talented woman who created Anatomy, has a game called Scarlet Bow in one of her Haunted Cities collections, which are free, and I highly recommend them, where that's one of the things that happens, and it's maybe the scariest scare that she has ever done, and that's saying something. It made me want to throw my computer off of a bridge. Don't turn out the lights on me. Okay. Becky is afraid of the dark confirmed. Yes. Yes, I am. To an extent. So my fear of the dark is actually kind of a funny story. And I'll tell it as I move forward, tentatively, hoping that nothing like that ever happens again. Uh, the fuck? You see that, right? What is that? That's not. That's not supposed to be there, but I'm kind of curious what it is. I just want to get a little closer and see it. Is that a person? Is this even showing up on my stream? Okay, no, you can just barely see it right now. That's a person A posing. Okay. I'm not gonna see what that person does. Fuck that. I just got a trophy called Underground Passage Expert. I think I must have seen a certain number of anomalies. 21 anomalies still left to be found. Okay. Yeah, fuck that. That was extra fun because I saw that as soon as I rounded the corner, but the bitrate of the stream, it's so crunchy with all these tiles in the distance. I looked at the stream. You genuinely couldn't see it until I was almost upon it. That was crazy. That was great. Hey, Apache. This is a horror game where you play as a foreigner trying to navigate a Japanese train station. Almost. This is a looping hallway thing where you're in a subway and you have to pay attention to things that are wrong. We have seen many things so far that are wrong, and if you find a thing that is wrong, you have to loop back in on yourself to avoid losing all your progress. There's also another one of these games that is actually in the train itself, so that's fun. I've seen a screenshot where the train car is full of mannequins, and I don't think you could pay me to play that. But yeah, Fear of the Dark. So, I don't know what I saw, Mulder. So I was very, like, very, very, very primally afraid of darkness for the longest time. Well into my teenage years. Like, to the point of struggling to turn my lights off at night before bed. Okay, you still look normal. Then I saw the movie Lights Out, which is a movie from like 2016. So I would have been actually 18 at the time, or 17, which is very late to have an intense fear of the dark, but who cares? I saw the movie Lights Out, which is based on a YouTube short that terrified me. Very good YouTube short, in my opinion. And it's a movie that's all about the fear of the dark, and you die if you're in the dark. And I hated that movie, and that movie did not scare me at all. And in fact, the movie so failed to impress me that it actually cured me of my fear of the dark. And I was completely like able to navigate pitch darkness without fear for several years to come, minus the occasional night terror. And then I saw Skinamarink. And then it came back. Not as bad as it used to be. Nowhere near as bad as it used to be, but boy, boy, did it. Still got to watch that. It's on my list. I Skinamarink is a movie I love. I think it's great. It's not perfect, but it is fucking fantastic. Um, I don't know if I would recommend it to people as a general rule, because Skinamarink is the most like genuinely agonized I have felt watching a movie like continuously checking the scroll bar, panic in my chest, wanting it to be over so I could walk away. That that level of deep fuckery. You definitely should not watch Skinamarink, Evie. That is a movie built to fuck with you in all the wrong ways. Not even any like content warning stuff, really. Just like, man, that would not be kind to you. I know it's divisive. Some people hated it. Some people say it's the best horror movie in years. I know exactly why people hate it, and to an extent, I can understand. It is not perfect. It does some things that are probably it maybe could have done without, just for like padding and pacing reasons. It's also based on a YouTube short called Heck that I have not watched yet. I keep meaning to. But that short is like half an hour long, and purportedly it's maybe even scarier. Motherfucker, I missed something. Oh shit. Okay, well, I got distracted talking about Skinamarink. But you know what? That's fine. That's the vibe of a late. Yeah. It you're gonna watch it tomorrow? If you want. Yeah, it's yeah. You can go back and check. I know, but I like to throw caution to the wind here. I'll take it as it comes. That way I'm always going in with a fresh perspective. I don't see anything immediately off with this one. But yeah, I'm Team Skinamarink is the scariest movie in years, and I don't really ever want to watch it again. I did not have fun watching it. I deeply admire it, but I did not have fun. Son of a bitch. What? Okay, what did I miss? Did I miss like something that is obvious? Eh, you know what? Fuck it. I'll see. I'll see. We'll see. We'll all see. You'll all see. Someday they'll all see. Is the smoking sign? The guy was divorced that time. I should have looked for the tan line of the wedding ring on his finger. You look the same, I think. Uh, that door's open. What happens if I get closer to it? Is there something in there? Does that show up on my stream? The thing that's in there? Or do you just see pure darkness? There is a guy in there. There's a guy in there. I don't like that. Duh. I don't know. I'm not looking closer. No. Fuck you. Fuck yourself. 20 anomalies, baby. I'm not gonna go in. No. No. Can't make me. Don't run from him. He needs a friend. Oh, hey. All those posters were repeated. That was easy. That's not correct. That's very not correct. That's not even where the stairs are supposed to be if it's correct. I'm kind of morbidly curious what happens if I go up those stairs. You know what? This is now science. This is now exploration. Let's go check. Something might happen. Who knows? I've already won this game. I already beat it straight out. So fuck it. The fact that the counter is um um hello? Hello? Okay. Okay, I thought there might be a jump scare there. But no, I was just swallowed by the void. This game's really cool. That Lamau, that was anticlimactic. If you could, you didn't get that drop in your chest, posthumous, that I got. With your hands on the controller. Oh, hey, Whisper. Hello, Becky. Sorry, I've been watching for a bit, just too busy to type. Okay, cool. You've seen some of the scares then. Cool. No worries about being too busy to type. We've got a lot of people in here. That's nice for this time of night. I really was not expecting it. If any of you who are not regular viewers of my stream would like to see me stream more in-depth games, I usually stream every Tuesday night, like so. And sometimes Friday and Saturday. But things usually happen to scupper me on those days, so in theory, I'll be streaming Fear the Spotlight or another round of Amnesia the Bunker later this week, but we will see. You're still normal. You're Ah. Back after ducking out, did anything memorable happen? What's the last thing you saw, Lieutenant? Because if you announced yourself upon leaving, then I didn't see. I'm just gonna huddle in this little corner for a second. Appreciate the ambiance of all these fluorescent lights. I don't. Well, I'm on the topic of looping hallways with the endless hiss of fluorescent lights. Oh, last thing was resetting after Skinamarink talk? Oh, geez. Well, I found a door that was open, and there was a guy staring at me through it, which I did not appreciate. It was very scary. And then I looped again, and there were stairs at the end of the hallway, even though I was on 0. And I went up the stairs and was eaten by the void and reset. You should go back and check that part of the VOD when it's up. Yeah, while I'm on the subject of looping hallways with endless fluorescent lights, a lot of people have a certain disdain for the back rooms, and I understand why. Because people have a disdain for everything that children like. And children are kind of annoying. Sorry, did that move? Okay, no, that was a trick of my eyes. I'm fine with the back rooms. There are some things that have come out of the back rooms that I think are pretty cool, like the Kane Pixels animated series. That is genuinely great horror. All the lore and shit and the universe around it is dumb. It's just children doing their first creative writing. But I don't feel like bullying children for getting into things. I almost missed that those lights are crooked. Wop 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 wop. No idea what the back rooms are? Wow, Star Pressure, you've been living under a rock. It's the thing that has somewhat partially overtaken liminal space horror. It's a whole thing. I'm not even really sure how to explain it. The idea is that there's a dimension of endless hallways that if you like fall out of reality, you'll be stuck in forever. And sometimes there's monsters, sometimes there's not. There are monsters of a sort in the Kane Pixels video series, but I would still highly recommend that because they're not the focus, and he knows how to use them sparingly and make them scary. MyHouse.wad stream when? I would if I could. I really wish I could play that. Maybe when I get a PC. But yeah, I'm generally more into like non-backrooms liminal space horror. Liminal spaces freak me the fuck out, as probably evidenced by this game. This is the definition of a liminal space horror game. We're literally in a between space that is not supposed to be seen out of its original context. I'm gonna kill myself. Like this is a subway hallway between a concourse and the train itself. Like it's just endless displacement. Nothing loose. This is just Shinjuku Station. That's also possible. Did that? Was this pattern always there? I don't think this pattern was always there. I could be freaking myself out, but I don't think that pattern was always there. I was right. Now I'm on edge waiting for the next big one. Oh hey, mystery goo is coming out of the vent. I don't know, I was questioning myself for a little bit there. Might have been fine. Might have been fine. I think that's just what subway station vents do. There was a flood, that's normal. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Okay, this is kind of crazy. This feels insane. Was the no smoking sign always at this part of the wall? I feel like it's a little too far ahead, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's see. Okay, I was totally insane. That was just me driving myself crazy. Isn't there usually a sign there? A no smoking sign? Maybe not. Concourse. You're... Are you smaller than usual? I feel... Is this guy's normal height? I don't know, probably. Probably. I'm jumping at shadows now. Remember the flood of blood that came out of the hallway? That was crazy, right? Good times. Son of a bitch, I knew that guy was short. I knew it. I should have trusted my gut. "16 anomalies. Shadow X generations. You know, I'm considering getting that. It looks good. I probably won't, because there's a million games that I actually want, like, much more potently. But I'm considering at least putting it on my list. Are you small? Are you a small man? I think you're a normal man. I don't know. Feel like that guy was like an inch smaller than usual. Just a tad. Just a little bit. You can't just ask men if they're an inch smaller. I can if I make that one that finger gesture that drives everyone crazy. Granted, somebody might actually make an attempt on my life if I did that, but c'est la vie. Um, hmm. If they wanted to get really mean with it, they would make me translate the Japanese text. I think that is Japanese, right? Or is that I don't know. I have no familiarity whatsoever with all the different. It is okay. Yeah, I thought it was kanji, but I didn't want to make a definite assertion and be like, and for somebody to be like, oh man, that's racist, Rebecca. Maybe the English is changing though. Yeah, you have to decipher the individual meanings of each kanji and how they fit together. That's the final anomaly. That was not on before. Yep, I knew it. Security cameras can be anomalies. Now I will never trust anything again. Okay, you're fine, I think. This looks normal. This looks about how I think it should look. I was right. Right and proper. I need to watch more horror movies this month. We're almost like a week out from Halloween, and I've watched almost nothing. Last thing I watched was Shadow Strays, which is not a horror movie, although it is very grisly and bleak. Shadow Strays, for those I've not talked about yet, talked about it too yet, um, is the follow-up spiritual successor, not sequel. Sequel's still supposed to be happening, but spiritual successor to The Night Comes for Us, which is one of my shortlisters for the greatest action movie ever made. And Shadow Strays is that, but with a woman in the lead. And I'm on record as thinking that violence is always more interesting when it's committed by a woman. So that's a fun watch. It's not quite as good as Night Comes for Us, which runs counter to my entire thesis here, but I would recommend it. It's on Netflix. Watch it if you like seeing very, very, very brutal decapitations and stabbings, many stabbings. And there's a very creative bit with a grenade launcher that I will not go into detail on, but it's one of the most rapturous things I have seen in an action movie recently. I fucked something up on that loop. I was too busy talking about women and violence. Violent ladies. Do you like violent ladies, man? Are you a fan? Why aren't you looking at me? I'm trying to sell this to you. Whatever. His loss. I didn't notice anything that time. I was correct. What happens if you just follow him forever? He stops and checks his phone indefinitely, like right around the corner. I know because I have run into him several times, including one when all the lights went out and I ran into him in the pitch black and scared myself half to death. There have been a great many awful, awful scares for Becky on this night. Ugh. Okay. Everything looked kosher. Yes, everything was kosher. And also, for those of you joining late, I have beaten this game already. I did a successful first run. Right now, my goal is to see every anomaly. Of which I think there are, like, 14 more? I don't know, I gotta check the sign again. Nothing up with him, I don't think. Nope! Nope! Don't like the thing that's in there previously. So, not even gonna chance it. No. No, I'm not going to go look. I looked last time. The thing that is in that room don't enjoy it. You missed it? The door opened. It was pitch black inside. I did not see the terrifying man who was in there previously, but I was not going to chance it. Okay, now there are 14 more anomalies. They could be significant, or they could be minor. As far as I can remember. Or at least as far as I've noticed. And that was when he was just gunning straight for me. Which makes you think I'm as I drain the anomaly count, I'm just gonna get hit with a wave of wrong men. Are you a right man? Are you right and proper? Do you have your phone? You look okay. Yeah. A Wave of Wrong Men is the title of my memoir. God, would that we could all be so lucky. Posthumous. Okay, on to number 5. Turn the corner here, debate me. The most terrifying scare. Real life. don't like how normal you consistently are. I don't like it. Surely they wouldn't turn the lights off twice. Surely. Wah. Still 14 more anomalies, so I just missed one. I had a string of normal hallways, and then I got cocky, I guess. Don't trust those doors. Never trust doors again. I did it. It was normal. Ugh! Ow! Son of a bitch! Ah! Reached back and slammed my funny bone into my chair. Ah! Why did I do that to myself? Ugh, Christ. Okay. Funny bone slams hurt. Been a while since I got one. I did it to myself today at work because I had to go out through the back exit to drop some trash. And even though it's the fire exit, and we should probably do a good job of like keeping it usable, it's kind of a jammed door, and you need to really force it repeatedly for it to open. And I came into it at too high of a speed, and it refused to open. And so I just busted my elbow on it. But you know, it killed a couple minutes of my shift as I huddled there, silently screaming in agony. Anything that kills time at work is a blessing. How about you, guy? You normal? You're normal. I think. There's no more disguised men in the tie. No. 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 You wouldn't. You wouldn't. You wouldn't do it again. No. Okay. I can still hear it. I can still fucking hear it. You know, flickering lights is better than total power outage, which was the first thing I ran into, so... Swings and roundabouts. Still startled me, but it didn't get my heart shooting into my throat like the last time. I mean this sincerely, I will never suddenly turn off the lights around Becky. I thank you for that, Posthumus. I think that's basic human decency. Don't turn off the lights. Lights are safety. Lights protect us from predators. She's just like Alice Wake. I'll accept that. Mother. God, rounding that corner and seeing a 0 is like a brick to the face at this point. I only ran into one anomaly on that loop, really? Damn. Okay, well, back to it. Back to the old grind. You're still normal. Concourse. I'm waiting for him to not have his phone. Or to be holding a gun. Right? Like, there's too much about him. Did Alan Wake transition good for her? Alice Wake is Alan Wake's wife, Tara. She is the entire crux of the first game. He is married. And Alice is terrified of the dark. Like me. Is that your normal stride? I think it's your normal stride. Are you small? No? No, I think you're normal. I don't know. No, he's definitely smaller. Look at him. I swear to God. Am I crazy? He's too low to the ground. Fucking look at it. Am I crazy? I was not crazy. I knew he switched his height. What happens if you just slowly infinitely follow him? I answered that before. He literally just stops there. And then at that point, you've either corrected a loop or... Are you looking at me? Eh. Okay. Well, now that I know he can alter height, that is something that is on the table. But not our salary man. Couldn't be precious salary man. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, that's not like it's not as violent as all of the lights turning off or the doors opening or what have you. But that just put all my hairs on end. Fuck that. Even though it kind of looked like Ao Oni, like it was delivered in just the right capacity. And it was right when I had almost stopped paying attention to the posters. So, funny that. One of these loops, this guy's just gonna turn and scream at me, I swear to God. Wait, you're the same height as before when I pointed out that you were slightly off, wasn't I? Which if that was the case, then that would mean I wasn't correct before when I said that he was small, but I still dodged an anomaly anyway without meaning to. So, I guess I'm just a genius. I guess you all just have to bow down and worship me. One loop, that dude is going to get shot in the head from around the corner. That's entirely possible. It is not outside the realm of possibility. We had a tsunami happen in this game. The map itself can change. This looks normal to me. Back of the sign. Still says concourse. How long have I been streaming this? Hour and 15 minutes? Wow. This is fun. I'm glad I picked this. Never mind. This game is ass. I hate it. 11 anomalies. Well, we'll either see all the anomalies or we'll get a second victory. Either or. Now I want to check out all the other games that this person has made, or this person's imitators have made. I don't know if it's all the same guy. The train one looks so fucking scary. Can't believe the fucking eyes got me twice. Oh, multiple people were looking away. The sign follows you. It literally slides along the wall to follow you. The eyes. I noticed it as I was about to round the corner that they were still in my face. It was kind of funny, but it still startled me. I wasn't expecting them to still be there. Yeah, I think that's just gonna keep repeating. I'm not gonna check it. No. Nine more, guys. Completionist run. Open the door like a good Christian. This is why I became an atheist, so I wouldn't have to open doors for people. Alright. Never mind. Fuck it, caution to the wind. We're back to zero. Why are you racist against vampires? Vampires need to be invited. That guy's smiling! That guy's fucking smiling! It wasn't the sign. The dude had a giant slasher smile on his face. Anyway, I'm racist against vampires because Marceline the Vampire Queen isn't real. And thus I will never be happy. Abandon the one timeline where he's allowed to be happy. Oh, what the fuck? His head is missing! What the... What? Oh, I don't... What is... Ah. That's a taken woman, Rebecca. Have any of you guys seen Smile? I keep hearing that it's good, but based on the trailers, I refuse to believe it's good. A lot of people say Smile is really good. I'm not one of those people. I think that movie is ass. Smile is a Bloober Team movie. It looks real nice. All the scares are stupid. And then it hits you at the end with "you should kill yourself now." Spoilers for Smile, I guess, but if you were gonna watch Smile, you would have by now. That's a royal you here. There are many better horror movies you could spend your time on. And yet Smile is the one that gets a sequel. Because there is no justice in the world. What is the best horror movie I've seen recently other than Skinamarink? I don't know. I rewatched Scream recently with some friends, but it's barely a horror movie. More than it is a horror comedy. It's still great. Still fantastic. A plus. Need to watch Savage Land? You do. You do need to watch Savage Land. I didn't realize you hadn't watched it already, Lieutenant. Savage Land is the feeling in my chest right now. 7 anomalies. Savage Land is good. It's grim, but it's good. I already know the twist because the subreddit. The twist happens like a quarter of the way into the movie. You don't need to worry about it. You're looking at me. You're looking at me. You're looking at me. You're staring at me. Ugh. 6 more. Like I said, it's exactly what I said. We're gonna start getting hit with a wave of this guy scares. Because we've dodged them all until now. Speaking of, now you're huge. This is not me hallucinating. That's a huge guy. For you. Wave after wave of weird men, exactly. Hey, welcome to Silver. This is a incredible game. I am nearly done with it. I would highly recommend playing it for yourself or going back through my VOD, because there have been some fucking nightmares that have happened in this one. Hey, okay, I was right. Third loop, correct. Can we drain all of the anomalies and get a second victory? In one thing. Actually, what happens if I run out of anomalies before I hit my second victory? I wonder if the game will account for that. Okay, nothing unusual about you right now. I don't think. You've betrayed me twice now. You die in real life. Damn. And then this is where I'm stuck forever. This is Purgatorio. This is one of those liminal space kinds of horror games. Yes, so Silver. This is a game where you are looping through a subway passage that is extremely liminal, and things go wrong, and you have to spot the things that are wrong. And if you see something that is wrong, not the way it's supposed to be on a loop, you have to turn around and run back the way you came. And if you get enough right, see the number here goes up until it's 8, and then you can exit. So that's why it's called the exit 8. But if you miss something, I have 5 anomalies left. If you miss something, then your loop resets. So there's an increasing amount of tension to getting it right. This would be a fun stream for you, Silver. I genuinely think that you would have a good time streaming this as a one-off. If you're looking for more spooky things to stream. This is a very cool game, and I have had some intense times playing it. And actually, I'm kind of glad that you joined after most of the truly terrifying motherfucker, truly terrifying things have happened because it means you'll get to go into a potential stream if you choose to do so, totally blind to all of the horrifying things that can occur other than guy growing. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that I keep getting got by the same anomaly that's just so incredibly subtle that I keep missing it. It's like the last bit in Return of the Obra Dinn, where you have to figure out who the Chinese crew members are, and they don't have name stuff because they're like, eh, eh. I don't know. I just kind of shiver across my body. Uh, they don't have any of the identifiers that all of the other crewmen do, and there's a trick to identifying them. I won't say what, because Return of the Obra Dinn is incredible, and I advocate that everybody play it. But it's so subtle. Figuring out how to do that is so subtle. I did not figure out how to do it until I was watching my sister play it, which was at that point my third brush with the game. And I was like, wait a second. That's what you do. And then I felt like a complete idiot. As I so often do. Do you still have your phone? You still have your phone. Nothing seems off. I was right. Okay. Still 5 to go. Let's see it. Doors are in the right place, fence are in the right place, posters are in the right order. You look normal. You got your phone on you. Nothing's changing behind me. I'm gonna shoot things. I'm going to shoot something. What is killing me here? What is it? I can't fathom it. It's just gonna whittle down until there's only one anomaly left, and it's the one that I cannot spot. Is it something on the posters? Is there a circle where the slash should be? Do you have like porn on your phone in a tab that I can't see? I'm completely at a loss. Check his bald head. He's actually wearing a cap. It's possible. It is possible. One, come on, one. Okay, that was a completely normal thing. No smoking sign. Lights are in their right places. Man from a distance looks normal. He's not smiling or staring at me or running at me. Same type of bag. Same phone. Gotta go to bed. Bye, Posthumous. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for being here for most of the stream. It's been fun. I'm gonna be hearing this trill of fluorescent lights in my dreams tonight. I was right. But that's three normal hallways in a row, or two normal hallways in a row. Surely something's got to happen. Still look normal. This game's fucking with me so bad that I was like, oh, concourse is spelled wrong. But no, that's how you spell concourse. I'm a writer by trade. It's supposed to say Concord. Mm. It could be the fucking kanji. It could be the fucking kanji. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Not me. What if one of the doors has been having like English lettering on it and I haven't noticed it? Poster date on the 1st? 808 this time? It's always 808. That is consistent. All the posters have some reference to 8 or a loop. Feel like you've seen it change? Well, then maybe that's what's killing me. Maybe the alteration is that it's not normally 8-8. Maybe. I'll watch this one like a hawk, but it's on normal runs it is 8-8. Okay, that's gonna make me motion sick, and I don't get motion sickness. And frankly, I think people who get motion sickness are weak. And that's not true. I'm joking. I don't advocate for people with motion sickness being culled from the herd. But I do think that you are missing out on many valuable life experiences, including but not limited to being able to watch Hardcore Henry, which is another contender for the greatest action movie ever made. One. One. What if you get to the end and didn't see anything, you run back anyway? Have to clear it eventually? I don't know, maybe. Have a good night, Evie. Thanks for popping in. Hope you are able to sleep. That guy's normal. Is the tip of the cigarette always red? I swear sometimes it's yellow. Well, that's egg on my face. Wait, I don't think it counted. It didn't reset the loop. Okay, I'm still good. Check if the guy has games on his phone. What is he looking at on his phone, I wonder? Nothing. He's a poser. He's pretending. He's doing that thing where you pretend to look at your phone to avoid a conversation. Come on, baby. No. Oh, this last bit's gonna kill me. This last bit is going to kill me. I don't think we're gonna find the final 5 before this stream is over. But I will do my damnedest. If it seems normal, then run backwards. But sometimes it's normal, though. If you get it right, then that clears the anomaly. Yes, but if you run backwards on a normal hallway... Are the lines in the yellow tiles the same in each hallway? Sometimes... Okay. Nearly everything about the environment can change. Nearly everything. Get this anomaly cleared, and then you move on. Well, right now it's shuffling through. Okay, well, let's try it. Okay, I guess that worked. I hit something. Is the yellow line off center? It's not normally on center. Sometimes it's centered, but like only in certain parts of the hallway. Not in the main part. So now we're down to 4. Because I cheat sheeted my way past the what I hope was the one that was continuously killing me. So now we've got number 4, magic number. This time it's on the opposite side to last time. I don't know, because I ran through that one normally and I got it. There's going to be a raging grizzly bear around the corner in one of these final loops. Calling it now. Wait. Open. You're so normal. Is this always red? Not the light, but the circle. I feel like that's been a different color. Oh my god! Literally out of the corner of my fucking eye. Yes, the doorknob. Doorknob's in the middle of the goddamn door. Oh, that's so good. How did I not notice that? I was smashing my face into a circle that was in all likelihood the same color it's always been, and I didn't notice the most basic feature of a door being off center. This game fucks with your brain. Okay. 3 more. 3 more to go. still have your phone, you still have your regular bag. You're so normal. This looks fine. But is it fine as in it's fine, or is it fine as in there's an anomaly I didn't notice? Let's risk it. I should have brute forced it. I should have brute forced it. Next time, baby. Oh, well that's... Oh, hey, I didn't actually clear that one out. Because it killed me last time. Because I went to check it. Only 2 left. Only 2 left. Yeah, so those are the stairs that you missed, Lieutenant. It's a fake exit. It's incredibly obvious, but everybody... I was curious to see what would happen if I actually went up the stairs. And you just die. So it did not fool me, but yeah, I did let myself get killed by it. So what? You can die? Go back and check the relevant part of the VOD. The screen goes black and you hear a bunch of distressing noises, and then you get plopped right back to the start. You gonna get going? Bye, Whisper. I can't imagine this will be going too much longer anyhow. If you've only got 2 goddamn anomalies. Okay, if it feels normal this time, I'm just gonna loop it. Eventually, I'll be right. Okay. Come on, baby. Okay. There was something. There is 1 more anomaly. 1 more. Will it be obvious? Or will it be something that I won't even notice? Some insidious little detail that will kill me. I can't fucking... If we get out of this and he still has his phone and never does not have his phone, I'm gonna be so upset. Alright. No smoking? Yeah, I guess it is always red. How about now, buddy? You have your phone, you have your bag. Just 1 more thing left. One more thing. What could it be? Whatever it was, I missed it. So it's not something with the guy. That's good to know. Were the vents above the door back there? Oh, I didn't... Maybe. Maybe. No, because... Okay, whatever it is, it's going to be consistent now, because there's only 1 anomaly left. Unless it's willing to repeat some. No, that didn't count. What could it be? What the fuck? What the fuck? Ah! All anomalies found. Thank you for using our underground passageway. I just got a trophy called Underground Passageway Local. Does that mean I win? Does that mean I win? Am I free? Stairs? Oh, it's all just gonna be normal now. Yippee! Now would be the meanest time for the game to throw one... Uh... Hang on 1 second. Can I check the trophies while I'm in here? I can. That doesn't cancel out my stream, does it, when I do that? Okay, no, it does. It does not want me to check the trophies on stream. Okay. Give me like 5 seconds. I'm gonna check to see if I've gotten every trophy that this game has. Yes, okay. I have 100% of the game, officially. So I'm going to assume that means that I've seen everything there is to see. However, does that mean that all the anomalies are back? Or that they're just randomly dropping them in? Let's just see. Let's just see. 1. I'm beside myself that the phone was never relevant. I was checking it from second 1 and it was never relevant. Never ever. Well, there's no door there. I think I ran into that before. I think that was an anomaly I've seen before. I think. I think. I think. Yeah, let's try speed running. We'll get to the end. Number 4. Come on, give me some obvious ones. Ugh. Ah, God. Oh, God. Eyelash in my eye. Ah, I keep getting injured on this stream. How will I ever recover from this? Ugh. Oh, but that means there's a possibility of the lights turning out again. Freedom? Freedom. Freedom closer. Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry. Yep, they're all in play again. Uh, okay. Okay. Just gotta get through two more, and then I have my second victory. Chance it. 7. Come on. 8. Is it one more loop or is it stairs? Well, that answers that question. What? What? But the guy was speeding at me. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I don't know what went wrong there. That should have been. That was supposed to be. Unless. Unless you're supposed to ignore anomalies at exit 8 and just move forward no matter what. Because that guy was doing the charge at me. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm tired. I am tired. So, yeah, that was exit 8. That was the exit 8, I should say. Ingenious game. Very fun stream. Total last minute plan, but it paid dividends. Silver, you should definitely check it out. You've seen maybe 5 things out of like 30 that this game has. If even that, I only noticed I only got the sign when there was like what 25 left. There's maybe like 40 or 50 possible anomalies here. But yeah, this is a very cool game. Very cool game. I'm gonna see if there's any other games like it that are available for PlayStation. And in the meantime, I hope you all had fun. This was a cool thing. Next horror game stream I do will be Fear the Spotlight unless I get delayed so long that I want to do Amnesia the Bunker, which I think I'm gonna do on either on Halloween or right before Halloween. Um, so yeah, if I am able to get one or two more streams in before that happens, then they will be Fear the Spotlight, which I've heard nothing but good things about. So do tune in for that if you are a fan of PS1 aesthetic, possibly gay survival horror. And yeah, good times all around. Nice little late chill stream where my heart occasionally leapt out of my skull. All right. This has been the Brexit 8. Becky's it. Brexit. Brexit. There's still eyelashes falling into my eye. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna sign out now. Have a nice night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Give me money. Tell your friends to give me money. Bye bye.